Life as We Know It with Tom Walton.
In this summer of record heat, a summer that has been equal parts aggravation, frustration, and perspiration, our annual season of highway construction plods along. It is this way every year, and with it comes the painful reality that there's nothing we can do about it. Or is there? First, let's acknowledge that highway construction in states with 4 distinct seasons, in other words, states such as Ohio and Michigan, have a relatively short season, generally April through October or November. You could say that we Ohioans and Michiganders really have only 2 seasons, orange barrel season and non-orange barrel season. So we start at a disadvantage compared to our neighbors way down south. Construction season lasts all year in Florida. So yeah, you can encounter orange barrels in the Sunshine State in February, but they don't seem to be as pervasive as they are here in July. Compounding the misery of drivers in Ohio and Michigan is another realization. As soon as one stretch of interstate gets repaved, another's waiting its turn. For some reason, Michigan never seems to quite catch up. Most of you who drive across the Ohio-Michigan line frequently know what I'm talking about, especially on I-75. When I'm traveling north on a smooth pavement on the Ohio side of the border, I know that very shortly the suspension on my car will be severely challenged by the uncomfortable ride I will experience when I cross into Michigan. Conversely, when I'm returning to Ohio on I-75, I sigh with relief when I leave Michigan behind and glide along smoothly again in Ohio. So what is the point here, you're asking? Well, I have an idea. Goofy, stupid, and expensive for sure. But hey, desperate times call for desperate measures. Here's my grand plan. On a date to be set by the federal government, all traffic will be banned from the entire interstate highway system. Everything. No cars, no trucks, no RVs. The system would be shut down for 2 years while each state, with some federal assistance, repairs its interstate highways. Every last mile that needs it, redone. 2 years to the day after its closure, the system would reopen. In return for its patience while using state highways and other roads for 2 years, the public would get its reward. A fully functional interstate highway system, plus, and here's the best part, no interstate highway construction for the following 5 years. Think about it. No lane closures, no orange barrels, nothing but smooth sailing, just as God and President Eisenhower intended. 2 years without the interstates would certainly put a burden on our non-interstate highways, but that's already the case. Would 2 years of highway hell in exchange for 5 years of open road on the interstate be worth it? I can only speak for myself. I say yes. It's a given that resistance to my plan will be formidable. What about all the gas stations, chain hotels, and burger joints that beckon us at every interstate exit? Their business would certainly suffer, I get it. But I have to believe that McDonald's, BP, Marriott's, and all the rest would somehow survive. Yes, I know this is a radical idea, and I'm sure you would agree with that. But you know what? Banning texting while driving is a radical idea as well. And that one's beginning to catch on.
Life as We Know It is written and hosted by Tom Walton and is a production of WGTE Public Media. Life as We Know It with Tom Walton can be heard on WGTE FM 91 every Monday afternoon during All Things Considered at 5:44 p.m. Or hear past episodes at WGTE.org/life.